What's up nerds, on the Renegade Cactus, but you can call me whatever you want.
Like the video and subscribe to the channel.
Exactly that. Alright, so in between episodes I played quite a bit, and right before this episode I did a run where I finally defeated the boss from the second the second map, the Darkmoor? No, the Hinterlands. Exactly, the Hinterlands. I defeated the boss there, which, sorry that I don't have it on camera, but yeah, that happened. And since I did quite a bit of grinding, I also bought quite a few things. As you can see, I bought everything from the standard weapons. I also increased the starting gold quite a bit. I increased the tangle vines because now that I've played them a few times, they are actually not bad. They're not amazing, but not bad. We also unlocked a new hero, Maxine, who we're gonna play in this episode. I think I had that already. Increased the tornado fully. Magnet we already had. Hero damage increased by 1, like in general everything, that's great. Hero health increased by 10%. Pet Hardy, 25% chance to create hearts every 10 seconds. Stuff like that. Also the magic mine I increased. I made better. I really do like them. And I think, you know what? It's cheap, we're gonna take this one. Now we have quite a bit of these gems. We could increase the mining speed, we could get one more shop on the map, but I think at first we're gonna go for increased soul drop rate by 5%. Oh, unlocks the tornado ability. Wait. Ability tornado. Ability tornado, is that a different one? Ability Grand Hex unlocks the Grand Hex ability, which is up here as well. Is that just a stronger version, maybe? Because up there with the Grand Hex, we need, first of all, 30. We need it. Or no, we don't have it. So we need 30 gems. And Fairy Warriors, 100. And for the Grand Hex down there, the mini-boss Fairy Elite. Huh. Interesting. Critical strike chance increased by 5%. The Mandrake Pet. Sure. Pet cages open faster, 10% faster. That's great because they are already pretty fast. And we increase hero's health because why not? Huh, interesting, very interesting. I don't want to go for the shop, although we need it to go over here. Do we have here chests will open 1 second faster? We're gonna do that. I like that. And without, wait, damage mitigation. Ah, so we take 1 less damage, technically. Chests will open even faster, that's great, even faster. Alright, but whatever. We're gonna start a run. And we're gonna use Maxine. Now, the problem about Maxine is, if we take a look here, speed 130, speed 130, HP 152, HP 130, HP 53. Because movement speed is increased by 30%, while health is reduced by 75%. Though she has quite interesting starting synergy. Orbital fire speed increased by 20%, don't care. Cleave cooldown reduced by 20%. You start with 20% reduced cooldown. Starts with 3 ranks into arrow cooldown. Starts with spears with cooldown reduced by 40%, which is what we're gonna take because 40% less is quite a lot. Dot tick rate increased, so they deal damage faster. Starts with an extra twister, so I think you start with 3 instead of 2, which is not bad. 3 ranks put into bone shot cooldown rate, which is not bad, but the bone shot isn't good, in my opinion. And magic mine starts with a cooldown reduction by 30%. Also pretty interesting, but it's really not amazing. And also I unlocked the Dark Forest, but I have not yet played it. Same thing, 15 minutes. But you get 1.5 times the bonus of these. Also, these I think you can only get in hard mode, which we don't have for anything. We're gonna go new hero, new map. I haven't seen that map. so far. Like I haven't. Okay, that is creepy. I kind of love it. But yeah, I do watch some videos of like Wonderbots every now and then. Also, we already have 4 base damage with the spears because we upgraded them as well. I want to see how well I can play with the spears. Increase AoE size, sure. We're gonna go for other attacks as well, of course. But for now, we're just gonna start like this. Okay, I really, really like this map. Like I said, never seen it. Only knew the name of it. But that is really cool. Oh my goodness. Decrease cooldown rate by 0.2 seconds. And we start with 2.1 seconds. Like that is... What the... Oh, mushrooms. Now I get it. Mushrooms with teeth all around or horns or whatever. Horned mushrooms. You know, the usual. I can't go up there. I can't get the... Oh shit, we are... Oh no, we're not looking too good. I'm gonna go with the tornado because it's just a good way of getting rid of multiple enemies at once near you. Problem is still the same as always. Oh, the Grim Reaper! You cannot decide where the tornado goes, so I basically have to follow the tornado. I kind of want to go for the magic mine, but I think I much rather go for, first of all, the tornado. To just have less cooldown. And also I think something way more, what's the word? Short range. Because we just need something to keep us safe. I'm running around trying my best. We already we are almost dead again. Like, just take a look at our health. It's just, we start with 52 health. That's basically nothing. We're down to 22. The boss of the desert, if I remember correctly, deals 30 damage every time you hit him. So you basically have that already. There is a money sack up there. Alright. I do think we go for the orbital fire. It's by far... Oh my god. We are about to go down. I think I should start... When I start with her, I should not really go into the new... into the new area already. Like, I should start in the desert or something with her. Oh, the cute pumpkins from the loading screen. I love them, but I don't want them next to me. Yeah, we're probably gonna go down pretty soon. Yep. That was really bad. I think with one of the other characters we should be able to do it better here, but yeah. I mean, we actually we got quite a lot. We got quite a lot of the runes and such. It's actually not bad. Let's increase the loot magnets. Oh, I miscounted. I can't do math really good. Yeah, but I can now technically get Hinterland hard mode because I defeated this guy. I just don't wanna. We should start with hard mode on the desert. But I would, you know what? Let's take it. Let's take the Grand Hex. I know it's not good. Like, in my opinion, it's really not good. But I want to upgrade. I want to get everything anyway. So yeah, whatever. Starts with 5 ranks put into Grand Hex cooldown rate, and that is really something you need because the Grand Hex. You will see. I'm not necessarily going for the Grand Hex in this, but maybe. Ooh, that's great. Maybe we'll get it. But yeah, the Grand Hex is a weird one. If you've seen Vampire Survivor, there is the... I think it's just called the pentagram or something, or hexagram, where it just destroys everything on screen. Screw it. The Grand Hex isn't that. Increased critical strike chance, which would be good. In between episodes while grinding, I did a crit build with the arrow, basically. I increased the arrow's critical hit chance, and I think I went up to 35 or 38%. So basically every hit was, or not every hit, but every second to third hit was a crit. And, you know, there are things in life that, how to describe this? They feel correct even though you know they aren't. I mean, the Grand Hex, oh, first of all, before I keep going, but the Grand Hex already deals 14 damage in the beginning. And, ooh, critical hit chance. That would, you know what? Yeah, why not? But it's just, once again, a completely random part of the map where it appears. It has quite a lot, quite a high cooldown, so it's really not great. And the damage falls off if you don't. Oh, 42, that's actually good. I mean, you know what? Screw it. Let's do some fun builds. Let's go with some fun builds. I'm gonna take these. I'm gonna take everything like this, and then if I can get them, the vines. Just the stupidest of stupid builds. Yep. Just put stuff on the floor. Put it on the floor. But yeah, what I wanted to say is stuff that feels right, although it isn't. And one of those things for me has always been percentage. Like, wow, increased damage by 5 without anything to make it better. Decrease cooldown rate by 0.22, that's also pretty good, but I think we're gonna go for the spears. What do I mean by that? Like, percentages is a weird thing, because like, to me, 5% is basically nothing. Because of course, it's 1 in 20. It's a 1 in 20 chance. 10% is decent. 10% is something that can occur. A 10% chance, that's something that can occur. 20% is a pretty good chance. 30%, which is technically like half of 20%, again, to me doesn't feel like it changes anything from 20%. Like, the difference between 20% and 30% to me in games like this doesn't feel like anything. It doesn't feel like it does necessarily anything. 50%, sure, that's something else again. 50% is a great chance. But then again, 60% like is just fancy 50%. 70% also not that much more. 75% on the other hand, that's a high chance. That's basically 100%. And between 70% and 100%, like, I don't care if it's 80% or 90%, it still feels like, yeah, it's probably gonna hit, which of course makes sense because it's more than 50%, but still, it doesn't feel like there's a difference between that. The only game where it feels like that is Pokemon. Because hitting or trying to attack with a 90% accurate move is anguish. It's just torment. Increase. You know what? Decrease the cooldown rate here. And again, I of course I know it. That's stupid because technically even a 1% increase, like from 50% to 51%, even a 1% increase is more. Of course, I mean, it's a bigger number, but technically measurable more, stuff like that. It just, to me, never feels like it. And that's so stupid, and some of you probably are like, what the hell is he talking about? Doesn't he know that the one is better than the other, or bigger or more? And of course I know, but there are some things in life where, and I read that very often, where people are like, yeah, I know this doesn't make sense, but it feels like it. And I'm not even talking about like conspiracy theories or something. Oh my goodness, I keep forgetting that we have like literally no health. Because with the, what's the guy called? Magnus, I think? With him you can just walk through enemies every now and then because you get the health back anyway, because he has quite a few ways of regaining health. With her, she doesn't. And also she has no health to begin with. Alright. Again, the build itself I find very funny. I'm just pretty sure we're gonna go down pretty soon. I mean, I'm gonna go in here, I'm gonna heal. With 100 we can't do anything else. Good thing you heal back to full quite fast, because full isn't really a lot. That's, yeah, that's 75% less than others, like than the starting health. Okay, let's see. I know we need to destroy 3 of those to unlock something. Did we? Oh! First of all, we already killed him. Second of all, there is a second mini-boss? Did the first one spawn another one, or is there just a chance that multiple appear? I don't know. Increase the number, because the spears are still our strongest weapon. I mean, not strongest in terms of numbers, or damage numbers, but strongest in terms of numbers, because they appear the most, they have the lowest cooldown, and they attack enemies, even though they are also, what's the word, random. It hits random enemies as long as there are enemies around, not unlike the Magic Mine or the Grand Hex or the Tangle Vines, which go just to random spots around you. Screw it! Grand Hex. Again, very strong. Should technically help quite a lot with bosses and boss fights, if you hit them with it. But since it's random, yeah, this might be very detrimental for boss fights, because if you are unlucky and you don't hit the boss with a single Grand Hex, then it's basically just an unused skill slot. Okay, we really need to lower some cooldowns, especially on the Magic Mine. Oh, but the Tangle Vines are quite good. Again, I've tried them in between. They are quite good in certain combinations. Yeah, this is really bad. The Magic Mine needs lower cooldown and a bigger AoE. Yeah, let's go with a bigger AoE. Because sometimes you just stand still, wait for the monsters to run into your mine, and then run wherever they are not. Not anymore, because they got killed. I don't know, I do have a feeling that I'm babbling on much more than usual. My spoken thoughts feel less coherent than usual, and I mean, they are not always coherent, as we know. It's just, today they really feel less coherent. Maybe it's just because I am way more focused with Maxine because of her lack of any health. That's quite possible. Okay, let's see. Yeah, the problem is the Grand Hex, as strong as it is, it only does damage once it's activated. Oh, come on, you freaking shit. Yeah, okay, we're gonna go down. We're going down in an earlier round. And Sugar, we're going down swinging. But I killed... Wait, we killed the Hornet? Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. I feel like starting like this was a stupid idea. Then again, no, it wasn't. We're gonna start another run. Although we're already at 20 minutes. No, screw it. We're gonna start another run. I would like... Screw it! This is just... And we're gonna go to the Highlands because we get more gems and such. This is just gonna be almost a memeable or meme run video. But I mean, the cooldown of the mine is really not that big with her. I mean, of course, because she reduced it, but that's actually quite respectable. Problem is, we have to have enemies run into us. At best, a group of enemies. Yes. Okay. No, we won't go for the Grand Hex this time. Yeah, let's just go for a tornado, start. Maybe not even go... Do we go for the dot damage? Yeah, sure. I mean, all these monsters are killed by one simple hit, but bigger ones, they take dot damage, and we like that. Could increase it even more, or we decrease the cooldown. Yeah, decrease cooldown sounds good. Yeah, like I said, we might, or like I wanted to say, we might not put too many points into the tornado. It's just something that helps us in the beginning to get rid of some enemy hordes, some smaller enemy hordes. Because again, we take so much damage, it's the worst. Let's go with Orbital Fire. Just something to keep us warm, haha. No, something to keep us safe. Or slightly safe around us. And also more dot damage. I think, like, every single... I'm not sure. Does every single attack have its own dot damage? Like, if we hit something with... Like, if we hit a mid-boss with the fire, it takes 1 damage every second or whatever. Or every 1.5 seconds if I remember correctly. Yeah, which we can reduce. And the mine itself also has dot damage. I just don't know if they stack. If one has, hey, every 1.5 seconds deal 1 damage, and the other one, I don't know how fast the mine dot is. Let's say 1 every 2 seconds? No, probably also 1.5 seconds. If then that's 2 every 0.5 seconds, or if it's just still 1. Like if it just refreshes the time of the dot. Did anyone follow me? Because I feel like I trailed off mid-sentence, but I think... I think I said everything I wanted to say. Oh wow, I ran into that guy. Wow, my god. Yeah, so that was our first look at Maxine. Yeah, I think we stick to the other 2 first. And also we unlock Conrad. Next episode we're gonna take a look at Conrad. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Renegade Cactus and I gotta run. Bye bye.